Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to never miss a video from Radio Nasha.
The top 3 things to keep in mind for people जो कुछ शुरू करना चाहते हैं.
Keep going. Just keep going. If you really believe in yourself, if you believe in your product, nothing in the world can stop you.
इसी माहौल के लिए गाना मुझे याद आ रहा है, यहाँ के हम सिकंदर चाहूं कर लूं अपनी जेब के अंदर.
You have a really lovely voice. I'm in love with that voice of yours.
Thank you so much. Hi, welcome back to Fitstar. मैं हूँ Adaa. Right here in this segment, Fitstar, हम बातें करते हैं फिटनेस की दुनिया के स्टार्स के साथ, सेलिब्रिटीज के साथ, who give their advices, expert tips, experiences and all of that. लेकिन with a Radio Nasha twist. अब वो twist क्या है मैं आपको बीच बीच में बताऊंगी. लेकिन आज के इस सेशन का थीम होने वाला है hang in there. And why is it going to be hang in there? Because the man who's going to be with us is the reason behind so many amazing bodies hanging on rods and making themselves even more amazing and stronger. And इनके लिए मैं एक गाना डेडिकेट करना चाहूंगी. सोनू निगम का इंडी पॉप गाना है, क्योंकि ऐसे टॉपलेस मसल दिखा के, ऐसे हाफ पैंट पहन के, वो ऐसा बारिश में भी ऐसे फुल गीली बॉडी लेके एक्सरसाइज करते हैं. एंड देन आई वांट टू डेडिकेट दिस सॉन्ग. हो तुझे लगे ना नजरिया ओढ़ ले चुनरिया, तिरछी निगाह मेरे दिल पे गिराए बिजुरिया बिजुरिया. Kirsten Varela is with us. Welcome to Fitstar and Radio Nasha.
What's up? How are you?
I'm good. First of all, tell me how you're doing. How's your health? कैसा है सब कुछ?
By the way, that was such a nice intro. I was blushing away. Thank you so much. Wow. I'm good, yaar. I'm good. I'm very, very good. Really excited to be here.
Yeah, and for everybody, Kirsten is the reason behind the temperatures in Mumbai have gone up recently. अगर आपको बहुत गर्मी लग रही थी, this is the man. Blame it on him. So basically, he's the founder of Elysium Calisthenics Park, and बहुत सारे लोग calisthenics जानते थे. मैं खुद calisthenics कर चुकी हूँ, and I've been a fan of it. But I think Kirsten has made everyone fall in love with it, and there is this team of people that he's building, team of amazing bodies that he's building, not just look good, but they all feel good, and it's fabulous. हम इस पर आएंगे about his journey and everything. But Kirsten, how do you feel? I mean, how do you feel looking at Elysium that has grown? I've seen recently revamp कर दिया आपने.
Yes.
Tell us, how did this thought begin कि calisthenics का एक park खोलना है आपको? One of the first outdoor fitness parks that we have.
Actually, we started this park 3 years ago, back in 2018. तो तभी तो calisthenics इतना, how do I say it? It wasn't very popular, you know. Like people used to do it, but India में कोई calisthenics park नहीं था. So that was my biggest motivation. Like मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया में था, I was studying, you know, my master's degree in sport management, और वहाँ पे मेरा calisthenics journey चालू हुआ. That's where I learned, you know, the various techniques. I learned about bodyweight training. I learned exactly what calisthenics क्या है. Because so for those of you all watching, calisthenics is derived from the Greek word kalos and sthenics, which means beauty and strength.
Wow.
It is using your own body weight. Yeah, it is using your own body weight to build strength, to build muscle, to build endurance, and also to, you know, to do cool tricks and stuff. It's not about how you look, it's about how you feel. So it's also about, you know, building your physical as well as your mental strength. So 2019 में जब मैंने चालू किया था, I started for 1 year, I did it a lot. Then after my education got over, I came back to India and मुझे continue करने का था. I was like, okay, but where do I find bars? Like I looked around, there are no bars. There's like public parks में pull-up bars था, dip bars था, but you cannot, you know, actually train over there क्योंकि there are like hundreds of people around you. You don't have the time to focus. तो मैंने सोचा कि अगर इंडिया में एक पार्क भी नहीं है तो why not start? So that was the biggest motivating factor. Like a country of 1 billion people and no one thought of starting a park. I'm like, I could be the one. It's an amazing feeling, you know, walking in there every day, seeing the lives being changed, seeing the things that people can do. And I am really pleased, really, really, really pleased.
Yeah, I mean, we're loving it too. I mean, it's eye-catching. And now to make it even more interesting for people जो हमें देख रहे हैं, ये सुन रहे हैं, let's do top 3 points off. So basic top 3 चीजें that लोगों को ध्यान में रखनी चाहिए अगर उनको fitness को seriously लेना है तो.
Before jumping into fitness, understand what you like doing. Okay, I tell this to a lot of people. If you like calisthenics, if you want to get into body weight training, do it. If your goal is to get into bodybuilding, look massive, calisthenics alone will not help you. You need to get into weightlifting. You need to get into gymming. There are also other forms of fitness. Like for you, when I look at you, you feel like someone who can dance a lot and stuff. That's a vibe I get. So I think you're someone who would enjoy calisthenics as well as something like Zumba, moving around and all. So understand what you like doing. That would be my first advice. Once you know what you like, basics, get into the basics. So if you see most of the videos on Elysium, they do a lot of flips and tricks and stuff like that. But before doing that, everyone for at least 6 months to 1 year worked on 4 elements: pull-ups, push-ups, dips, squats. Those are the 4 basics of calisthenics. Strengthen your basics. Don't jump quickly into, trying to do a skill that you're not ready for, because you may just hurt yourself and you may get demotivated, right? And last but not the least, if you really want to sustain fitness, the most important part, nutrition. A part which a lot of people tend to ignore. It's okay to cheat every once in a while, but try and sustain a good diet, like clean food, boiled food. Try to stay away from fried stuff. Eat your fruits, eat a lot of dry fruits and stuff like that. So those are the main things for me. Understand what kind of fitness you like, strengthen your basics, and focus on your nutrition.
Kirsten, a lot of competition. And because of a lot of competition, there is this sort of fatigue that comes in, and you face in creating content. And another thing, third thing that people are facing is जब वो कुछ कोशिश करते हैं and they don't get that many likes or that many followers, and वो struggle period होता है, वो जो initial, I think people are not at all, they're lacking that patience, और वो जल्दी demotivate हो जाते हैं. छोड़ यार, ये तो हो नहीं रहा मुझसे यार, what is this यार, this is like so bad. So what आप उनको क्या कहना चाहोगे for them, the top 3 things to keep in mind for people जो कुछ शुरू करना चाहते हैं, you being someone who is touch wood, going really strong on the success ladder?
That's a lovely question, and I'm glad you brought it up. First things first, do not compare yourself. The worst part about, social media, likes, followers and all, has given people the ability to compare themselves to others. And that's one of the worst things you can do. Don't get me wrong, look to others for inspiration, but don't compare them. Because what I truly believe is, as human beings, we are all unique and awesome in our own way. I can never be you, you can never be me. We are all, 6 billion humans in this world, we are all very different from each other. Take that as an advantage. No one can be you. Create stuff around yourself. Second part is patience. Okay, we all, in terms of likes, followers and all, honestly, don't let followers define who you are. Don't let likes define who you are. I understand it's important in today's world, but we all started from zero. I mean, if you're looking right now, Elysium is around 30 to 40,000 followers, I believe. But there was a time when even that started at zero. Another thing would be keep going. Just keep going. If you really believe in yourself, if you believe in your product, nothing in the world can stop you.
इसी टाइम पे इसी माहौल के लिए गाना मुझे याद आ रहा है कर्स्टन की तरफ से सभी के लिए, यहाँ के हम सिकंदर चाहूं कर लूं अपनी जेब के अंदर, अरे मत लेना मेरे यार. So this is the सिकंदर. Kirsten,
you have a lovely voice. You have a really lovely voice. I'm in love with that voice of yours.
Thank you so much. Kirsten, ऐसा हुआ था कि घर वालों ने डाउट किया था या बोला था Kirsten, are you out of your mind? Kirsten, just shut up and get it off. Kirsten, just ऐसा कुछ हुआ था?
I have a big smile on my face right now. You know why?
Because
my family has been my biggest support. They have been my biggest support since day one. It is unbelievable. I told them, मेरे को ये करना है, वो करना है. The support I've gotten from them it's intense, like they always were like, my mom, my aunt, everybody from day one till now, they have supported me no matter what. They know what I want to do. And, sometimes not having a family support can be hard. Like there are a lot of rebels, who are like, nahi, mummy, papa ne bola ki doctor bana, engineer, this, that and all. My family is like, jo kuch bhi karna hai, tu kar. We will support you. And that's one of the reasons why I'm successful, because of my family. They've been my backbone since day one. And even till date, they are really, really helping me. So I've had a lot of friends, a lot of the boys at the park, my trainers and all, who have really supported me. But without the family, I wouldn't be where I am. So I am really proud to have a supportive family.
Oh, big hug to everybody.
Yes, I will pass it on. To them.
It's very important, especially parents ko bhi. It's not an easy time for parents to understand. They have their valid, जिसको कहते हैं gussa, their valid complaints that they want their children to be settled. But आप अपनी तरफ से क्या कहना चाहोगे? One, to parents. Two, to the kids whose parents are non-supportive, and what can they do?
Let me start off with the kids first.
Okay.
Have realistic goals. Okay. Now, the reason why I could start this calisthenic park, financially, I wasn't in a bad state. I could take this risk.
Right.
Because if you're starting a very new business, like if I'm starting a football camp or cricket camp or something, it's already there. So that could potentially work. But starting a calisthenic park, which nobody has ever done, it's a massive risk. Could I take that risk? Yes. Were my family ready to support me? Yes. If I said, Acha, theek hai, I want to leave everything and become an astronaut tomorrow. I mean, that is stupid. I've never learned anything. I don't have the financial capacity right now to become an astronaut. So that's being unrealistic. Have realistic goals, understand what you want to do. But at the same time, if you really want to be something, no matter what, you can achieve it. You may not be in the best financial situation. Work at the same time. Work from, 9 to 5 or whatever. After that, work on your hobby, work on your dream. It is an extra grind, but nothing comes easy in life. Okay. My advice to youngsters, have realistic goals. Advice to parents. Yes, now that even I'm slowly turning into an adult and I'm understanding a parent's point of view, so even I can say this. Give your child a chance. Just give them a chance. I understand that you parents care about their kids. They want them to have a safe life, a secure life. But at the end of the day, once your child is old, that person may have a lot of regrets and be like, "Mujhe ye karne ka tha, wo karne." Give them a chance. If they don't prove you, they don't prove you right, fine. You've made your point and all. But if they do, you are going to be probably the proudest parent alive. My folks gave me a chance, and I hope I've made them proud, and I believe I have.
Wow, the way you must be answering papers, ekdam badhiya hoga na. Question 1, answer 1.
I don't prepare. I feel that's the best thing. I don't prepare answers beforehand. It's all coming out from the heart.
No, that's true. But then जो सवाल है उसके तुम इतनी बारीकी से correct points इसका ये answer है, उसका वो answer है. Tell me, you were amazing in answering papers or what in school and other ways?
up till 10th grade, yes, I was a nerd. I used to always score like 90%. उसके बाद मैंने science लिया and then I came online. I mean, science taught me that it is not easy. Yeah, I barely passed 11th and 12th. Yes.
Let's talk about the world of calisthenics quickly. 3 reasons why calisthenics try karna chahiye.
Yeah, firstly, it's easily accessible. It's body weight training. You don't require any equipment or minimal equipment. Probably one pull-up bar if you have to take it. Calisthenics, that's one of the reasons. Easily, it's an affordable sport. Secondly, it will definitely, I am not lying, it will definitely have an impact on your mental strength. Because if someone cannot do a single pull-up, so you need to train the basics, banded pull-ups, Australian pull-ups, eccentric pull-ups. You need to keep trying. But jab wo pull-up ho jayega, once you pull up there, the confidence. Huh? Sorry?
Muscles to dekho.
Boom, all over calisthenics. Yes. But once you get, as I was saying, once you get that rep, it's going to blow your confidence to another level. And that confidence that you create while indulging in calisthenics, you can translate that to real life. I believe it is something everyone should indulge in, because the human body is a gift. You could have easily been born without a leg. Like there are people who are handicapped. You could have been born without a hand. You could have not had an eye. You could have not had a ear. If you're healthy, make the most of it. Forget that. You could have been born as a cat. You could have been born as a snail, as a frog. You could have been anything. If you're born as a human, you have a body, consider it a gift, make the most of it. And calisthenics is one of the ways in which you can definitely unleash the beauty of the human body. Yes.
Wow. All right. Top 3 reasons जो ध्यान रखने चाहिए while doing calisthenics. You must be aware of that. If not taken care of, then it could, like anything, any fitness thing, cause harm. What should you be careful of?
First things first, never skip the basics. As I said in the start,
yes.
Chances of getting injured are quite high. Secondly, do your research. Ask questions. Even if you have a coach, I always encourage my students, why am I giving all such workouts? Ask me. There's a reason behind everything, And last but not the least, especially to the youngsters, if you're getting into freestyle moves on the bar, it can be dangerous. I have fallen a few times. I have had a surgery on my ankle, and for 6 months I was bedridden. It is not a good place to be in. Ensure you have safety. Crash mats, foam mats, spotters, people to catch you and all.
If people come to Elysium Calisthenics Park, what can they look out for? ऐसी कौन सी चीजें हैं? Like a training, for example, मैं आई हूँ, तो मेरी training में क्या होता है? What's the process like?
So what we do is the first session for everyone is free. Okay. After your free trial, we try and understand what's the goals of a student. Now, how do we divide the goals? If someone wants to get into, say, hypertrophy is muscle building. Okay. We work on stages in which you can, try and build your muscles. So there is a muscle building class that we have. We have a freestyle and flips and tricks class if someone wants to do that. Majority of our students get into high intensity interval training, which is used for fat burning. So that's another thing. So yeah, those are the three main things, strength and endurance to build your muscle. Second part is your flips and tricks. And the third part is your fat burning. So our module is based on these three aspects. There's a lot more to it, but this is just the base. Yes.
Okay. In terms of nutrition, like, what would you suggest, workout से पहले कितनी देर पहले खाना चाहिए और workout के बाद ideally क्या consume करना चाहिए?
So personally, before a workout, I prefer not to work out on a full stomach. Because if the food's not digested, you can throw up. If you're hungry before a workout, my best advice, have an apple. One apple, 30 to 45 minutes before your workout. Bas. Or kuch nahi. If you want to have your pre-workout supplements, theek hai. If you can afford that, well and good. But in my opinion, the best part is have an apple. Or even a banana. That's nice. Some fruit. Workout ke baad, 30 minutes to an hour after your workout, if someone can afford protein supplements, go for it. Have your protein shake. But personally, I'm not the biggest fan of protein supplements because I've been blessed with awesome food at home. So I personally, after my workout, I'll have something like brown rice, boiled meats, boiled vegetables, stir fry, basically stir fry food. So that's my go-to.
On a more fun and a lighter note, if you had, what are your favorite cheat meals or treat meals on a cheat day?
Pizza, without a doubt. I love pizza.
Huh?
Pizza is one, definitely. मेरे को burgers भी पसंद है. I really like burgers. But if I had to choose one cheat meal, it would definitely be. I can finish an entire pizza by myself, a large pizza. Yes. I am not joking.
यार तेरा तो पिज्जा भी जाके मसल बन जाता होगा, like
yeah, but don't get me wrong. Even though if I eat a heavy pizza or whatever, at the end of it, I will work out extra. I will do a lot more training at the end of it. Yes.
If you had to see a Bollywood star, in an actress, मैं बता रही हूँ, जो आपको लगता था कि calisthenics करके it would have been fun to see a more meaner version of her body, which actress would
An
it
actress.
be? Yeah.
Ooh. Disha Patani, definitely. Also, I think Katrina Kaif seems pretty fit.
क्या बात है? Okay, if you're working out and you had to play one, retro cool track, तो आप किस गाने पर थोड़ा सा, not like intense workout, लेकिन ऐसा cool अच्छा वाला mood में आने के लिए तो कौन सा गाना?
So this is actually influenced by my family. My mom really likes the song Disco Divane. So I think I would play that one. Yes.
Okay, play that song a little bit. Can you just like flex a little over me?
Okay, I can. What you're doing? Wow.
That's fabulous. What are your goals ahead, Kirsten? आप क्या plan कर रहे हो? What's your vision? Because you look like a man with a vision and who's absolutely, feeding on his own inspiration. मतलब जो तुम बना रहे हो खुद के लिए, that's kind of fueling your passion even more is what I feel. तो क्या vision है आपका?
So, two things actually, personal and as a whole. As a whole, I want to grow calisthenics all over India. That's my goal. There are a lot of ways, there are a lot of plans that I have, and hopefully in the near future, it will definitely start to materialize. So, basically educate the people about calisthenics. I believe as a country, India, has so much potential for this sport to grow, for this form of fitness to grow. Considering many people are not really well to do, I believe if they can at least indulge in calisthenics, there are opportunities for youngsters, there are opportunities for people, create jobs and stuff for them. And yeah, and personally for me, I want to grow as an athlete as much as I can. Because honestly, I've had to sacrifice my career as an athlete. I started off calisthenics with the goal of becoming an athlete, but after so many things came out, and I realized that I'm blessed, and a lot of people aren't. I've had to sacrifice, and I've tried to give opportunities to others. I'm proud to say that a lot of the youngsters that we've been training are doing well. So sort of my mind has been diverted, but at the same time, I don't want to lose focus on what I've been doing. My progress has been good, but I want to continue getting better and better, and hopefully inspiring a lot of people around me. Yes.
Yeah, but towards the end, I'd like to ask, you're my Fitstar of this segment, and you're a Fitstar for a lot of people. जो लोग खुद Fitstar बनना चाहते हैं, जो लोग खुद fit रहना चाहते हैं, one tip that you'd like to give them for life at this point in time आपके life?
Don't think, just do it. Don't think. लोग कहते हैं ना, मैं मंडे से चालू करूंगा, कल से चालूंगा. Don't do it, just start. If you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, you are still young. You have that energy, you have time. If you don't have kids, you do not have that much responsibility. So, take advantage, because once you're on your deathbed, once you're 80, 90, or however long you live, you're going to have flashbacks and think of your life and be like, kash maine ye kiya, kash maine wo kiya. Regret is poison. Don't let regrets get the better of you. Do things now. If it doesn't work out, take it. At least you will have the mindset ki at least maine try kiya. I gave it a shot. Okay, so just do it. Don't think.
Just do it, don't think, and take a screenshot of the video from wherever you're watching. And I have started, and tag Kirsten, tag Elysium, and tag me. And of course, I hope you guys had fun. And thank you so much, Kirsten, for being on this segment. बहुत मजा आया. Finally, we've done it. We've just done it. I've just done it.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I have done a lot of interviews, but this was one of the most fun interviews I've ever had. It's an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
Yay! Thank you so much. So glad to hear that. I can't wait to see you and hang in there with you.
Same. Let's hang out together soon at the bars. And yes, it'll be a pleasure to train you too, bud.
Watch out. I'm a flex very soon.
Woo! Wow. Okay. Nice.
Thank you so much, Kirsten. And I'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me. Take care.